Miss Alynette from the Midday Mix. It's Q104.7 in studio right now with the lovely Ravaughn. I've been waiting for this interview. Yeah, I've been watching you. I went out and saw you in Los Angeles at your debut at the Sayers Club, yes. Nice. And I watched you coming out at the Grammys, you know, and you were doing your thing. And I'm actually like kind of proud of you in a way, you know, because you're a woman in this industry it's hard to break through as a female artist in this industry, and not only that, but you're from the West Coast.
Yes,
so.
Representing the West.
That's right. So, you're signed with Ne-Yo. So how did you meet Ne-Yo, and how did you get linked up with him?
I actually used to do a ton of demos for a million producers and writers in LA, and a producer that I had worked with named E-Man. He called me in a session one night, and it was like 10:30, and I was leaving. I used to sing on Glee, so I was leaving a Glee session. And he was like, "Can you come in and do this demo? I know it's really late, but I only keep you like an hour." And I'm like, "I'm really tired. Can I come tomorrow?" He's like, "I promise you, it won't take long. The writer won't be here, but I think you would kill this song. I would love for you to come." So I go to the studio, and the writer was Ne-Yo. I'm like, "You didn't want to share that with me?"
No.
Before I came in?
No.
But I was really happy that I went, and I did the demo for him, and it was actually for an artist that he was working with at the time. And he asked me for my information. He's like, "I'm going to call you in to do some more demos." I'm like, "Yeah, right. Ne-Yo's not going to call me back." Before I could get to my car, he texted me like, "This is Ne-Yo, lock me in. I'm going to hit you." And then about 2 weeks later, he called me again, asked me to come in and do a couple more demos. And then I get this random text message from him on a Sunday. I was at brunch at Acapulco. I remember it vividly. And he was like, "So what is it? Are you a psycho? Are you crazy? What's your problem?" And I'm like, "What? Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you've worked with all these writers and producers. All these record executives know who you are. How come nobody's tried to sign you? There has to be something wrong with you." And I was like, "Well, no, you know, either opportunities were presented that fell through, or I wasn't comfortable, or something like that." He's like, "Well, I think we have great chemistry in the studio together. We work well together, and I think you have a ton of potential. Would you be interested in working with me?" Let me have to think about it. Right. Let me think about that. Like, is that even a question?
No.
Right. Exactly. So he flew me out to Atlanta for like 3 weeks, and I worked there, and we did like 10 to 12 songs, and just to get like my vibe of like who I wanted to be as an artist, what I sound best on, the type of songs and stuff. And then about 6 months later, I signed to Columbia.
I mean, how do you feel as a woman from the West Coast? How do you feel like you're different from other artists that are out there? What do you bring to the table that's different?
I just feel like West Coast women have a different type of vibe to us. I think that so many people, especially being from LA, people are like, "Oh, LA girls are this, LA girls are that." But I feel like we're just who we are. I think we're laid back, we're chill. And my whole movement is just about bringing women together again. I hate that women hate on each other so much. I hate it. So my whole movement is just like bringing that camaraderie back to women, and just bringing R&B, like good R&B, to what it used to be. You know, like when Anita Baker and Aretha Franklin and, you know, Brandy and like Lauryn Hill. Like Lauryn Hill is the reason I decided to become a singer. When I heard the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and it was just like this. She connects to it. You know that she's telling the truth. You know that she's been there. Whatever she's singing about, she's actually experienced that. And I feel like that's when music feels real to you. That's when you connect to it. When it's like, they're really talking about something, or that they're talking about my life. Like, I've been through this. And that's what I feel like all my music does.
And that's good music. Yeah. Okay, so you just mentioned Lauryn Hill, Anita Baker. Okay, so power ballad. Power song, empowerment woman song, ballad, just crazy song. Who would be your ideal people? Like 3 people. It would be you in the middle, and 2 other powerful female singers, alive or in the next life. Who would those 2 women be that you can, you know, have on a song with you that you would just like kill it? That would be the power ballad for you, like power.
Definitely
song.
Whitney Houston. Definitely.
Yes.
I love her voice. And probably Beyonce.
Beyonce?
I think she's an amazing artist, and just overall, you know, like just herself as an entertainer.
As an entertainer, yes, like the way she brings across on the stage,
it's incredible.
She can, oh my, she kills it.
Super Bowl, I was like, I was like, "Don't talk to me. I just want to sit this side."
No, I was watching on TV, but I'm out of my seat.
It's like
on the edge. Like, what is she gonna do next? Like, she is that amazing a performer. Like, she is. I give it up to her. So,
yes,
you know, you're amazing.
Thank you.
And you know what? You're gonna perform for us now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out the way and bring your guitar player in and let you do your thing. The beautiful Ravaughn. Q104.7.